If you think about it, cultures have been doing that for thousands of years, right? Where lessons and mastery gets passed down through generations and through elders, those more experienced. But in the hustle and bustle of our world, especially in contracting, there's no shortage of stuff to do. I know that it's sometimes, I'm sure it's hard. It's hard to find time and that discipline to actually sharpen the saw as opposed to sawing away with the blunt one. But I love that, to what Nestor was saying, that it's not only written on the wall, but that kind of stuff is practiced. On that note, I do want to just highlight one really powerful thing that we just talked about, which is that core values do exist. They're in you, right? And whether they may be written on the wall or they may not, they may be different ones that are written on the wall, but those core values do exist. And this is, I think, the fundamental question to ask is, what do you stand for? What will you stand for? And what will you lovingly hold the line on for everyone, right? And if it's excellence, if that's something that you are truly passionate about, it's one thing just to say it and one thing to be it and to hold the line with all of your people. Right. And I think that's where a lot of people go wrong in the early stages. They don't actually sit down and think, what are my values? For instance, I mean, we know each other well. Like I stand for excellence and a high level of execution, but that is sometimes in contradiction to being nimble and fast. Right. So while I do think that's very important, I wouldn't necessarily say it's one of my core values the way that exceptional execution is. Right. So sitting down with yourself as a leader, I think, or if you're already well underway with your leadership team and thinking through that, what do we in true fact stand for, is really the first step.